And we begin with that breaking news. The FBI swarming Macomb County after getting a tip on a cold case almost 40 years old.
Tonight, sources tell us the case could involve the unsolved murder of a young girl. Right now, Warren police and FBI agents are digging through a wooded area deep in Macomb County.
And that's where 7 Action News reporter Bethany Moore is. Bethany, please set the scene for us.
Well, right now they're remaining pretty tight-lipped, but they are saying that this is an active search that started very early this morning. If you look across this field, you got to kind of go all the way across, and you can see that wooded area that's taped off back there. That's where they have been searching. Now, earlier today, our chopper captured this video. You can see law enforcement deep in those woods using a large excavator to dig in multiple spots. Now, when we talked with FBI, they said Warren PD was over this case, even though their jurisdiction is about 13 miles from here. Now, like you guys mentioned a little bit earlier, we talked with some sources who say there's a possibility of bodies along the creek area that may have been dumped, and it could be connected to a cold case of a young girl that went missing back in the late 70s. For more on that side of the story, we're going to toss it back into the studio to Heather Catallo. Heather, what can you tell us about that?
Well, tonight, multiple sources are telling us this search is connected to the Kimberly King case, and it could also be connected to the murder case of 13-year-old Cindy Zarzicki. The disappearance of Kimberly King has been a cold case police have desperately wanted to solve for decades.
In 1979, 12-year-old Kimberly King vanished after a sleepover at a friend's house, and Warren police have been trying to find her ever since. The 12-year-old had been a student at Lincoln Middle School. On September 15, 1979, she had left her friend Annie's house and called her sister from the corner of 9 and Hoover. That was the last time anyone heard from her. Last December, King's friend Annie spoke to 7 Action News.
I feel like that day or those 48 hours maybe are scorched into my brain. I'll never forget them.
Now police and the FBI are searching a field near 23 Mile Road in Macomb Township. That's the same area where convicted killer Arthur Ream said he buried Cindy Zarzicki. That 13-year-old East Point girl vanished in 1986. Her body was found in 2008.
Arthur Ream is currently serving a life sentence in the Zarzicki case. The scene is still being investigated for any possible clues in connection to the Kimberly King disappearance today. Of course, we'll stay on top of this, and of course, we'll bring you any new details as they're uncovered. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.